Hello everyone, my name is Amber and in today's class we're going to look at object pronouns. So that's words like me, her, him and them. Let's begin with some example sentences. Summer gave me a book. Joe does not like it. And hey, wait for us. I'm going to begin by showing you a list of the 7 object pronouns in English. I would like you to read the list and I'll give you 10 seconds to do that. In today's class, you will learn the meaning of these 7 object pronouns and how to use object pronouns in a sentence. Okay, starting with the meaning. An object pronoun refers to people, places, and things. Now, if you don't know the meaning of the word refer, pause this video and look it up in your dictionary. It's a key word to understand here. What I'm going to do now is explain in detail each of these 7 object pronouns in English. And we're going to start with me and you. So we use me for the speaker and you for the listener or a group of listeners, as in English, you is both singular and plural. Her is for a female person, and him is for a male person. Now, if you're unsure of somebody's gender, you should use them. So let's take a look at an example conversation. Willie says, I made a new friend at school. And Joe, his dad, replies and says, well, that's great. How did you meet them? Joe needs to use them because Joe does not know if Willie's new friend is a male friend or a female friend. And Willie responds, he says, I met him at football. So Willie has added some additional information to the conversation and told Joe the gender of his new friend, a male friend. Now for it, we use it as an object pronoun with things, animals, places, and ideas. Us is for a group of people, including the speaker. So me plus you equals us. And lastly, them. Them is for a group of people that does not include the speaker. And it is also for a group of animals or things. Let's move on to our first activity of the lesson. Now, if you're on e2school.com, I want you to do this activity on this website, on your computer, just below the video. If you're on YouTube, you'll need a piece of paper and a pen, or head on over to e2school and sign up. It's free and a really fun way to do these activities. In the first activity, you need to choose the correct object pronoun for these 3 sentences. So the object pronoun for Joe, 3 cakes, and the cup. You have 30 seconds. Okay, everyone, time's over. Let's take a look at the answers. So, first of all, Sylvia loves Joe. Sylvia loves him. Now, we need to use him because Joe is a male person. Okay, next, Willie ate 3 cakes. Willie ate them. So in this case, that's a group of things. If it was just one cake, Willie ate a cake, or Willie ate one cake, we would say Willie ate it. And lastly, Joe broke the cup, Joe broke it. So here this is an example of one thing, the cup. Now it's time to move on to our second half of the lesson, and this is how we use object pronouns in a sentence. Now, object pronouns replace nouns when the noun is the object of the sentence. So first of all, if you don't understand the word replace, if you haven't seen this word before, just take out your dictionary and look up this word. It's a key word to know. Now, if we have the sentence with our subject, Rocky, followed by the verb, hates, and then we have the object, so birds. The object of a sentence is the part of the sentence that is acted on by the subject. So whatever the subject does, the subject's action has an effect or impacts the object. So we can replace the object of birds with the object pronoun them. And so it's important to remember that object pronouns will always go after the verb, and that's because the object part of the sentence is also always after the verb. So let's take a look at some example sentences. Joe loves Sylvia. Joe is the subject, love is the action or the verb, and the action has an impact and it affects Sylvia. So Sylvia is the object of the sentence. So we can replace Sylvia with the object pronoun, Joe loves her. Another example, Willie plays football. Willie plays it. So again, Willie is the subject, plays is the verb, and football is the object. Joe and Sylvia love Summer and Willie. Joe and Sylvia love them. So here, them is for a group of people, 2 people. Summer likes books, so that's a plural noun. Summer likes them. And this is an example of a plural group of things, books. If it was just one book, Summer likes the book, we would say Summer likes it. Okay, are you ready for activity number 2? In this activity, you need to highlight the different parts of speech. So you need to highlight the subject, verb, and object pronoun in this sentence. Sylvia loves him. You have 20 seconds. Okay, everyone, time is up. Let's take a look at the answers. Okay, the subject is Sylvia, the verb loves, and our object pronoun is him. So let's take a moment to compare subject pronouns and object pronouns. I'll give you 20 seconds. I want you to read this table and compare the 2 types of pronouns. Okay, So, interestingly, we can see that with the two types of pronouns, subject and object, some of them are similar. So you is the subject pronoun and you is also the object pronoun. It's the same with it. It, subject pronoun, it, object pronoun. However, the others are different. I and me, they and them, she, her, he, him. So that's just an important detail to remember. So when we have a sentence with subject pronouns and object pronouns, it will look like this. Joe loves Sylvia. He loves her. Sylvia loves Joe. She loves him. Willie likes football. He likes it. Joe and Sylvia love Summer and Willie. They, so that's Joe and Sylvia, love them, which is Summer and Willie. Summer likes books. She likes them. Moving on now, activity number 3. Now in this activity, you're going to see a text message from Willie that he's sending to his mum, Sylvia. And I want you to choose the correct object pronoun in Willie's text. I'm going to give you 45 seconds to do this activity. Your time starts now. Okay, how did you go with that one? Let's take a look at the answers. So the first answer is me. Mum, can you take me home from school? That's because Willie is the speaker, or in this case, the writer of the message. The next answer is her, and that's because this object pronoun is referring to Summer, who is a female person. And the last answer is them. We need to use them because it's referring to a group of people, Laura and Summer. Okay, in today's lesson, you learned the meaning of the 7 object pronouns and how to use object pronouns in a sentence. So to recap our main points, an object pronoun replaces a noun when the noun is in the object position of a sentence. And object pronouns always go after the verb. Now, if you'd like to learn some more about object pronouns, we have some other lessons on E2 School. In Level 1, you can review the basic sentence structure. So, what is a subject, a verb, and an object? And we'll also teach you how to use object pronouns in more detail than in today's lesson. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video, comment below, or share with your friends. Now, if you're on E2 School, you can now click Next and do some more activities to practice your use and understanding of object pronouns. Thank you for watching this video today. I hope it's been helpful, and we look forward to seeing you next time on E2 School. Bye-bye.